The interior of Axioma was designed by Alberto Pinto, and it was actually one of the last projects he completed. It was a beach house concept, which we love because it's so light and bright. We've tried to keep everything as close to the original as possible and just maintain the interior over the years.
Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm the rotational chief stewardess on Yacht Axioma.
This series of videos has us in a shipyard where a lot of work is being done on a vessel which most people would normally never get the opportunity to see. So you as a viewer must not expect to see a perfect vessel in this series, but rather this is what the crew do all day during the yard.
As soon as you step into the main salon, you're greeted by the double-storey atrium. We're one of the only boats in the world that has this feature. We have 6 cabins on board, so we have the master cabin, and then our VIP cabin is our main deck full beam cabin. And then we have 2 twin cabins that can be made into doubles, and then 2 standard double cabins. We have an exclusive Sothies range on board. It's a professional range that we use in the spa, and we also have some of those items in the guest cabins for the guests to use themselves so that they can experience the quality of it.
So the last couple of shots have obviously shown Axioma in a good light, shown what it can look like and what some of the bedrooms do look like at the moment, but the reality and the purpose once again of these videos is to show what goes into it, to show the preparation, the amount of effort that the crew have to go into to get Axioma to be Axioma that most people get to see when it's in perfect condition. But the reality is that this is what crew are doing the majority of the time.
Hi, I'm Heather and I'm the rotational chief stewardess on Yacht Axioma. Yeah, so the yard time's always a busy time. A lot of people misconstrue the idea that that's our downtime. Unfortunately, it's not. Things are all go during the yard because we have a lot to achieve. Each department has their own things that they have to do, but for example, in the interior, we're not only doing overall maintenance and keeping things clean and tidy, reorganizing spaces because we have to use certain spaces that maybe you wouldn't think of, underneath beds, behind cupboards, we might have a false facade. So we have to go through all these inventories, check them. We also have to maintain the soft furnishings, so carpet cleaners, professionals will come in to help us with that. We also have to look at other things such as renewal of items. So we might have new towels or bed linens needed for the next season, a top up of toiletries, and we also have to look at the small dings and mishaps that might happen. We are a boat, we do move, so obviously here and there we have some damages that occur, so we normally get some specialists to come in and help, so it looks like nothing's ever happened and we look like we were the day we were launched.
I've been on Axioma for the last 3 years, and Heather, the rotational chief stewardess, has been on board for the last 4 years. Between us, we have hired a dynamic superstar stewardess team. All of our stewardesses have something extra to offer. We have a Pilates instructor on board, a hairdresser, beautician, masseuse. So as a team, we can offer a huge array of additional services to our guests.
The attention to detail on board Axioma has such a high standard. They invest the best crew training possible before each season to guarantee top service.
Hi, My name's Helen, I'm from the Crew Academy. We're here today on Yacht Axioma just to help the girls in service. We will be working closely as a team, ensuring that their skills are top-notch, ready for their charter season. We are working on silver service, or particularly types of service. So every yacht will have their different preferences, but today we'll teach the girl from the very top of the line service, and we will be using their previous skills, and I will be guiding along the way and critiquing where necessary.
Centimeters away from the edge of the tail.
As mentioned previously, themed meals play a huge part of the dining experience on Axioma, and obviously the crockery plays a huge part in that. For example, for our Asian themed, we have special plates for that, and we have a whole variety of plates that we can use for a desert station menu. So this is just a sample of what we have on board. There's cupboards and cupboards full of crockery, glassware, cutlery. For example, our Versace set or our custom set made for Axioma. This is exclusively for guest use. It's stowed away very carefully when it's not in use, and we're constantly updating our variety. For example, this is new this season. Every season we try to get some new crockery or something just to improve that guest experience, to give them something a little special for their dining experience on Axioma.
Axioma has the ability to turn into quite the party boat. Could you just provide us with some details?
Yeah, so I think one of the great features in that sense is that the furniture on the main deck aft is movable. Nothing is tied down to the deck, which means you can completely clear that space, turn it into a dance floor, whatever you like. We have a huge karaoke setup as well. We can even set up some DJ decks on the jacuzzi deck. We've got lights, we've got everything that comes with it. And having the pool and the jacuzzi on separate decks, and then the sun deck, and having the views and everything around it, you've just got so much space. We have a huge range of alcohol on Axioma, anything from a few $100s all the way up to 10,000. We have a fully stocked bar for any kind of drink or cocktail that the guests might want, and you're sure to find something for everybody.
So we have an entire section that's dedicated just to cocktails to make sure we have all the ingredients on board for anything that you need. Our three most requested cocktails are martinis, margaritas and whiskey sours, and I'll be making them for you shortly.
So from the beautiful interior of Yacht Axioma all the way through to the personalized cutlery and crockery and the incredible team on board Axioma in terms of the interior and all the different skills that they have, it's pretty clear to see that they have you covered for the entire experience. Be sure to follow Yacht Axioma as well as myself and Chef Dean for all the behind the scenes content, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
A reminder that the work being done here in the shipyard showcased in these episodes are to ensure that Axioma is in the perfect condition for the upcoming Caribbean season.
and that there are still some available slots that can be booked on board Axioma. Details are linked below for those that are interested in securing a dream charter on board.